Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Denny Chess, and today's discussion we will talk about how TV is still relevant. So, you know, this is already 2022, right? And, my friends at least, they're not really watching TV anymore because the all the programs on the TVs are just trash and just all the gossips and then basically stuff that's just um you know basically bad, right? Not as good as it used to. And then all the news station is like uh it's like getting into political and stuff like that. And and it's like its TV station is like owned by basically it's like political stuff, right? And people just oh, channel number one is bad because it supports like specific party, and then program, channel number 7 or number 8 probably, and number 9 as well. So this is like they are like still the same company, and it's owned by some guy that supports some another party, or side of political stuff, right? So they just don't care anymore because of that, getting because people getting blinded over um who own those channels, and uh who they side in the political, right? And that's just, I think that's kind of you know nonsense, I would say, because me myself, I still watch TV, the uh especially when it's like showing any sort of movie, right? Because random movie can usually be like aired in the TV as well, so specific channel can have like the license or the permit to air that movie, right? Although this is like old movie, usually like movies that's from 20 uh basically like movies from before 2020, I would say. um like just old movie, like for instance, like maybe Transformers, they always broadcast Transformers movie from for whatever reasons during New Year's Eve, like starting from December 27th, December 28th, and the newest Transformer movie will be for December 31st or stuff like that, or like Justice League, or any random Marvel movie, right? And or DC movie or whatever, right? And that's actually great for me, at least because I like watching movies, right? And it's kinda also like throwing back memories about the past, right? So in this reason specifically for me, TV has a plus point, right? Although I can actually just watch any movies in from streaming sites, right? Like Disney Plus and Netflix or stuff like that, right? But the thing is that it's the same like when you listen to music, right? You use Spotify or whatever, right? And but the thing is that you pick your own choice of music, right? And in this case also I pick my own movie, right, from that streaming platform, right? But the thing is that it hits different if something else force pick it for me. Like for instance, you listen to radio, right? When you listen to radio, you don't pick the song, right? It's already been there. Like the radio station make the list of songs that they will play, right? And the same thing goes with TV. Really, if you think about the movie section, they already make a playlist of which movie, right? So it's kind of secret or surprising, right? And I actually like that. I still also listen to radio and I still watch TV for the movie. And then the next thing about TV that people watch over is the fact that it's the news, the breaking news. It's actually uh it's a thing when you see something that's in your local area, suddenly got something happen, right? And then your TV will show that news first at their breaking news section, right? And but yeah, I can just watch this kind of stuff in the internet, right? But you need to remember that it's different when you check on the internet. Let's say Twitter, right? Um, you watch someone's tweet, that tweet is not like it's not proved just yet. um it can be fake news, right? And you don't want that, of course. So the best way for searching for breaking news is, I would say, still on TV, because TV still here in my country, at least TV is like there is like laws that actually uh connect to how TV should air or broadcast stuff. Like, for instance, it should not broadcast misleading or fake news. Therefore, the breaking news, specifically the news that's currently happening, it means that if it's already broadcasted there, it means that it's true, it's the truth, or the fact, really. Like, for instance, like there is a shooting or there is a car crash or accident on the road near you, right? um, how many casualties and like victims, or who, what about the people involved, right? So basically, the reporter that work for TV will basically search that answer for you, right? And as for the Twitter, sometimes people just post fake news, right? Like, I still remember something like, do you guys remember when there is a ship that blocks the entirety of a river? Yeah, that, right? And people on Twitter start posting like lots of boats that's stuck because of queuing that, right? And ironically, lots of people believe in that. Me personally, yes, I also believe. Like, wow, I can't believe that the impact of that is that. Well, unfortunately, that news was fake. This actually didn't happen. At least that, from that video that they shared, it's not true. It's from earlier years. So that's why this kind of stuff has no layers of proof, right? While on TV, if they got caught, broadcasting something that is proven false, and it becomes a misleading news, then they can get in trouble, right? Because there is laws actually. Well, in Twitter, you guys should remember that Twitter is not a source of news. It is a opinion based platform. Anyone can say anything, and it's not a fact. It's an opinion. Unless they then link a source of article or news that support their opinion, then it becomes a fact, right? But yeah, you need to be more careful, right, about fake news on the internet specifically. Like, not only Twitter, like Facebook especially. Like, lots of you probably don't use Facebook anymore, but the thing is that old people, like, my mom, my dad, sometimes they like to watch some kind of screenshot Facebook quote unquote news, right? And that's just fake news, right? And I need to kind of tell or remind that it's fake, don't believe on that, and stuff like that. And that's just sad, right? So in this exact reason, um through like provability, like the like credibility of the news, the breaking news. I would say TV still has point than the internet in general, right? Because you can't really you don't just believe everything on the internet, right? It's not entirely true and it's not entirely false, but yeah. And the third one is that the third reason for that is one thing that I know is that there's also some channels that did like some kind of top 10 something something, right, that got basically stolen from YouTube videos. And even though I really hate that the videos got taken from YouTube, um one thing that I like is that it still increase my knowledge basically. Like for instance, top 10 animals that cannot fly but can swim, for instance. Well, that's a lot of them, right? Well, just basically random facts, like, right? Like they compile lots of videos from YouTube and they make it like into one whole program, right? Basically like a 30-minute thing with ads also. And they just read the list, right? And this is I like because um one, it increased the knowledge, my knowledge, right? And then two, when they actually source the link of the YouTube videos, like they also mention the one or the people who create those videos, right? And basically they also like fact check or something like that as well. And I just like that because it's also helping that channel, right? It's probably from the YouTube channel that I have never watched in my entire life, and because of their videos got stolen, quote unquote, and got like published in this kind of top 10 thing, then I then know that those channels exist, right? Then I can check it, and if I like it, then I can subscribe, right, and watch other videos from that, right? And it's like basically like a free shout out or something like that. And yeah, that's why I like it. But it would be better if they actually also like ask for permission, right? Because it's basically like copywriting, right? I don't know how the regularity, or like the regulation, I mean, of copyright striking in TV from YouTube. Is that a thing? I don't know, honestly. From the one in my country, I don't think that's actually a thing because uh, this top 10 TV program is still there, and maybe they did actually in the background, before they actually publish that. Probably some of them reach these YouTubers, right, to ask for permission, right? But who knows? Well, they didn't really say that during the program, right? They didn't actually say that, oh yeah, we have actually have had permission from the person, like here's the proof, right? Maybe from email or something like that. They don't mention it. So the audience like me, who you know you don't know about whether they actually have permission or not, we never know that, right? And it becomes ambiguous, right? And yeah, but still, in general, I still like these videos, by videos I mean that program, because it's like increase the knowledge in general, right? And then the next reason is probably the last one, probably. Maybe I still find more, who knows, right? So this one is about what is it? Well, I kind of forgot now what I'm going to talk. It's about music or something like that. Wait, no. Oh, not music, but it's about food. So food review. There's also lots of food, not food. It's food review. in TV, like TV program and stuff like that. Basically, they like to like some kind of mukbang or stuff like that, but it's civilized. Okay, so it's not like that mukbang videos on YouTube that one person eat lots of food, right? It's not like that. It's just they basically like food reviewer, right? They came to random restaurants and then they ordered their best food, right? And they just eat. There's like lots of them, right? By lots of them, I mean like in the normal standard portion, right? And they eat that. Probably there's like two of them or maybe more of them if it's like some kind of there's a guest star or something like that. But yeah, so why I like this, because here in Asia specifically there is just a lots of various of food, right? uh it's mind blowing how many food, uh food in general, there's just so many of them. And the fact that my country specifically, uh we have lots of tribes, right? And each region have their own, um what is it called, like original dish, right? And like for instance, there is a chicken roast or duck roast, but this one they used a specific ingredients, right? Or the sauce is specific, and the sauce is from specific island or region. Like for instance, maybe if you're in the United States, then there's like Hawaiian food, right? And maybe you live in New York and you have never seen this kind of food from Hawaiian, right? So that's also increasing your knowledge, right? And when they taste it and review it, usually it's always positive commentary, right? Most of the time, right? And it kind of advertised you to try it by yourself, like do it yourself, right? Go here and order this food because this food is great. And that's actually great because then you have a list, then like list of food that you want to try, right? And it's new experience basically, like it's new knowledge, also like new experience as well that you might want to try, whether maybe next vacation, you go to other region of your country or other country, then you can taste their food. You have already the list of food that you want to try, right? And that's also a plus from TV. But yeah, like some TV program aired or broadcasted this like on daily basis, and they actually make their own videos, right? And this one is not taken from YouTube or anything. Like they actually hired, food reviewer and food taster and stuff like that. And there's like cameraman and stuff like that as well. The producer makes the what is it called, like the dialogue and stuff like that as well. And it's great, honestly. And I still kind of respect that uh people still actually make content on TV, right? And not make it on YouTube by themselves. uh and yeah, and in short, I think those reasons are probably the ones that got me thinking that why TV is still it's still a thing, really. And I don't think it will actually go away. Like if anything, actually, maybe YouTube will one day not exist anymore, right? It won't be as exploding as it is right now, right? Um, when 2020 happened, lots of people start to create contents on the platform like YouTube or TikTok, Instagram, and like that. But I think in 2022, like as of now, I think it's kind of already dimming a little bit, right? Because people already been busy with their life, and they're not at home anymore. They're working from office again, and they basically have less time to watch stuff on YouTube, right? And I think it's not as famous or popular as it is, but yeah, maybe not at some already big YouTube channel that people will always go like no matter when, where, and yeah, but I would say TV still survive until now, after YouTube becomes a thing, after online video platform like Instagram, TikTok and stuff like that is booming, but TV still stands, right? Still survives, and it means something at least for me. And yeah, it's just like radio, right? There's like Spotify, Joox and stuff like that, and radio is still existing until now. Because um, some people still actually enjoy this old stuff, right? Like me personally, I still listening to radio because of the reason that I mentioned before, the random thing that we cannot pick the music, right? Because it's already there, the playlist. But yeah, anyway, I think that will be it for today's discussion about how I think TV is still relevant and it will probably always be relevant. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow with another discussion, and goodbye.